So that's one of the first things we implement is direct billing workers' comp, doing the thank you card program, and then giving ownership of something to the employees. And it's going to be based on kind of, what's happening in the pharmacy, what they're, I always like to have conversations. And what are you passionate about? What do you like? What do you hate? I don't want to give you something if you're absolutely going to hate it, but we come up with something else that they're responsible for, whether it's, OTC sales or number of OTC COVID tests or, whatever the case may be.
Right.
And then that becomes the other part of their bonus. And so that's worth $300. So my goal is to give $500 a month to every employee as a bonus. $200 is the thank you card and $300 is the other thing that they're responsible for. And that really helps get them some skin in the game, some extra skin in the game. And that can really help to try to turn, I won't say turn pharmacy around. It wasn't like it was bad before, but turn it into a more profitable type of thing. Like when everybody's goals are aligned and they're, we're all working together, you just go so much farther than, everybody being scattered in different areas.
I love it.
So I have an idea to even take that personal touch to a whole nother level. Okay. So number one, this tip came from a pharmacist. Well, she's not a pharmacist. She's the lead pharmacy tech that is their version, their pharmacy badass. So she took her Bitmoji out of her phone of herself, emailed it to herself, and then attached it to her profile picture within Pioneer. So when she messages her patients in the Rx Local app, her Bitmoji shows up with her wonderful purple hair. I'm going to give the shout out to Serena.
Yep.
For this one, because I loved it. She said people come in and they see her Bitmoji with the purple hair, and as soon as they walk in, they see Serena with the purple hair, and they're like, Serena, oh my gosh, thank you so much. So here's my idea to take what you're doing with your with your people to the next level. So within Pioneer, there is the option to assign somebody as a caregiver. So I'm in charge of filling your prescriptions and making the communication and talking to you, and we're establishing a relationship. Fine. And then another piece in Pioneer was within the comment section, you're allowed to put personal touch type comments. So if that patient tells you something personal, make sure you put it on their profile. So then when you go to write their card, hey, I hope your dog has a better day and heals from that foot, or your aunt gets better, or something like that.
If that dog needs to heal from the foot, y'all do a lot of dog kicking at your house.
I love that. That's actually one of our strategies in terms of having that close relationship. One of the things that we always put up by the cashier station, we usually use like an old like a calendar. And so if somebody comes in and says, oh yeah, I'm going on vacation next week, or it's our anniversary in 2 weeks, or, they mention things like that. We write it on the calendar, son's graduating college or, whatever. And then it becomes fodder for the thank you cards, because thank you cards is kind of a generic statement, but it can be, the message inside the card can be anything. It can be, hey, I noticed it was your birthday today. Happy birthday. Or, hey, and welcome back from your vacation. Can't wait to see you in the pharmacy again. So it can be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a quote unquote thank you.
Are they writing any of those with ChatGPT?